ask you once again, Russ. Surely you're interested in making a profit.
Well, yes, that's part of it. But the Dar es Salaam Bible means much more than just that to me.
I will pay you $300,000 more than you paid for it.
Yes. And I still don't know why. That's what bothers me.
But I've explained that to you already, have I not? It is stupid for us to bicker in public. Surely a successful businessman as yourself can understand that. This way, everybody's happy. I get the Bible, you make a profit. You can't lose. I will ask you only once again. Please reconsider my offer.
Babs, come on. Open up. It's me, Harold. Stop clowning around.
Hey, Peter!
Hey, auction's already over?
Oh, Peter, it was amazing. That Bible brought over $1 million.
$1 million bucks?
Over.
Hold it. I thought this was just an old Bible. What's it made of, gold or something?
Nobody seems to know. That's what's so mysterious about it.
Well, I bet Dr. Phillips is just jumping all over the place.
Just about. Oh, imagine what the clinic can do with all that money.
Yeah.
Whew.
Well, were the carpenters there?
Yeah, Miriam was there, and Mr. Carpenter, too. He even bid on the Bible.
Of course.
But he dropped out early on.
Stakes too high? Too bad his brother couldn't bid against him. That'd give him something to fight about. Huh?
Peter, come on.
Well, it'd just be kind of ironic to see Mr. Lie and Mr. Greed fighting over the Bible. Preston Carpenter lied to his own daughter. I just saw him over at Carpenter's house. He told Courtney he had no intentions of moving his wife after I found out he was going to do just that.
What?
Yeah, lied to his own daughter.
Well, maybe you just misunderstood him.
Mom, a guy as blunt as Preston Carpenter, it's kind of hard to do. I mean, he's about as tactful as a nuclear warhead.
So what does this mean, then?
Isn't that obvious? Nothing's changed. Absolutely nothing.
So Courtney and Vaughn are still going to go ahead with their wedding plans?
Yeah. It's pretty typical, isn't it? I have this way with women, kind of like Burt Reynolds. More like Georgie Porgy, you know, like the nursery rhyme. Kiss the girls, they'll start bawling and run away. That's not a literal translation. It's close enough.
Peter? Peter? Peter, wait. Look, I wish things could be different.
I wish
for you.
things could be better for Courtney. Vaughn and her father bring new meaning to the word manipulation, and she deserves better than that.
Peter, look, all things work together for good. You've got to believe that, even in this.
I'm beginning to believe that lying and deceit, that wins over honesty all the time.
No, you know that's not true.
Do I? Not in my life. Not in Courtney's.
Peter, look. You're too close to this. Now, you've been hurt, and very deeply. But you can't make her decisions. Even God refuses to force us to choose the right things. The important thing to remember is that you are only responsible for the choices you make.
It's a nice try, Mom. See, I feel so bad because I chose to do right, and it still didn't work out.
Mind if I join you?
You want to join me?
Well, you're sitting here, so it seems like a good time for us to talk. Besides, I've had a really exciting evening, and even you can't ruin that.
Look,
Hi, grill's closing. Can I get y'all something?
Just coffee for me, and probably over here.
No, wait. Bring us 2 coffees, will you?
Okay.
So, you're out kind of late.
Yeah, sort of. You're not, though, are you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, your reputation as a...
As a what? Playboy? Look, people change, okay?
Look, I'm sorry, Gil. I didn't sit down here to argue with you, okay?
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead, get it off your chest. At least then I'll know where you're coming from.
So, Dr. Phillips, how did the auction go today?
Oh, beyond my wildest expectations. You know that Bible brought in over $1 million?
$1 million?
You're kidding.
No, I am not. Just think what we can do for the clinic with that.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, no wonder you're on cloud 9.
Still am.
It's funny what $1 million can do to a person, isn't it? Why, it even got you to talk to me.
Look, Gil, I know we started off on the wrong foot. What do you say we start again?
Why? So you can tell me what a jerk I am for deserting Stacy? Isn't that what that Playboy reference was leading up to?
Well, a playboy is sort of a freewheeler who backs out when commitment time comes around.
And you think I backed out on Stacy?
You didn't visit her in jail when she was accused of killing her mother.
Look, my not visiting Stacy in jail has nothing to do with commitment. It has to do with reality. I thought she was going to be locked up for the rest of her life.
Did you? That shouldn't have stopped you from seeing somebody you love. Stacy needed you.
And Kate needed you at one time, too. The way I see it, you walked out on 3 commitments.
It was a long time ago. I was a different person then.
And I'm a different person now. Sure, I've done some playing around. But are you telling me that you didn't when you were my age?
That's not the point.
It is the point. It's exactly the point. People make mistakes. I made an honest mistake with Amber. No better or worse than what you did with your family.
And that justifies what you did to Stacy. And God knows whoever else.
Look, I love Stacy very much, and I have no intention of leaving her.
Why do I find that hard to believe?
Well, you shouldn't. From what I hear, you're trying to make a new beginning with someone, too. Why shouldn't Stacy and I have that opportunity?
My relationships with other people have nothing to do with you and Stacy.
Oh, come on. I talked to Peter. He's not blind, you know.
I don't suppose he is.
When you have feelings for somebody, you have to be able to express them. Found that out this afternoon when I talked to Stacy at the sanitarium.
You saw Stacy.
Yeah. This afternoon.
What's holding you back? Babs? Hey. Babs, what happened?
She can't hear you.
You?
She's dead. You make one false move, I'll blow you away right there.
Lance, what are you doing here?
Don't play stupid with me. You know this is Weaver's apartment.
Let me get a doctor. Let me look after her.
Too late for her. She's dead.
No. Oh, Babs, are you okay? Hey, what happened?
Hey, shut up! I want both of you to shut up. I'll blow you both away.
Lance, please don't do
I
this.
said shut up, honey. You're going first for what you did to me and Ronnie Washington. And then you're gonna go for coming in here. And then Weaver's gonna get it.
Uncle Charles, you're treating me like a juvenile.
Courtney, don't you read the papers? We've got a lot of very unsavory characters running around loose. For instance, Jeremy's brother Lance broke out of jail.
And I'm sure that he has no interest in me.
Courtney, I just want to keep you safe and sound for your wedding. Now, if that's being protective,
Methinks thou dost protest too much.
But at least a telephone number so I can get in touch with you if someone should call.
Someone calls. You wouldn't mean Vaughn or my father checking up on me.
Well, yes. Why not?
I am going out for a while.
Courtney, I thought Peter Davidson was over and done with.
Okay. But it's not what you think.
I can't wait to hear this. I really did think that this was all settled and that he was out of your life for good. And now, for you to go sneaking out like
I'm not
this.
sneaking anywhere. I have something to straighten out before. This will be the last time I see Peter.
Well, I certainly hope so. And why do you have to see him at all?
You wouldn't understand.
I understand that it isn't very proper for a young lady to go chasing around after someone who is not her fiancé.
And now, Uncle Charles, it's getting late. I'll either be at the huddle or maybe the library.
Or wherever else you can find him, I suppose.
I have to go now.
Oh, I thought someone was in here with you. I thought maybe Mr. Sumner had returned.
Oh, was he here earlier?
Oh, yes. He and Courtney had quite a to-do over their honeymoon plans. I just happened to hear from the kitchen.
I'm sure of that. And what did they decide?
That's just it. They couldn't decide.
Oh, fine. They can't even decide where they're going on their own honeymoon. This is hardly a marriage that has been made in heaven, and I shall certainly be very glad when it's over with. Tell me something. Where did my brother go?
Oh, didn't he tell you?
Tell me what?
He went back to Lake Forest. He said he had some urgent business to attend to, and that was all he said. He's such a dear man, and very lonely, too. We had a nice little chat before he left.
Oh?
Yes, it's such a pity about his wife. He seemed, I don't know, that he was desperate for someone to talk to.
Are you sure that we're talking about my brother?
Oh, yes, I could tell he was distressed when he intimated that Peter Davidson was a better choice for his daughter than Vaughn Sumner.
He told you that?
He certainly did.
He can't change his mind on me like that.
Sir?
Well, what I mean to say is that we've got to get Vaughn and Courtney down the aisle just as soon as possible. Got too much riding on this for anybody to mess it up now, including my brother.
Lance, you can be sensible about this. You have nothing to gain by killing us.
Oh, yeah? What do you know?
I know your case. I know what you're in. Look, no matter what you think about Babs and Russ, it just doesn't make any sense. Look, turn yourself in. I'll help you.
Listen, every day in my cell, I swore to kill Weaver. There ain't nothing you can say to change my mind. Nothing.
Look, you have nothing to gain by killing all of us like this.
1 in 20 don't make any difference to me. Besides, by the time they find you, I'll be out of here. One word and it's over. One word.
Run! It's Lance!
Surely a successful businessman as yourself is not adverse to making a profit, especially on an item that has absolutely no emotional value to him at all. Are you not?
Why, I wouldn't put it exactly like that. See, the Dar es Salaam Bible is very impressive. No, I think it's just the investment I've been looking for.
An investment for you, a legacy for my people.
Now, what would an old Bible have to do with the Dorian people?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
It is a delicate matter, and I am not at liberty to divulge it.
Well, I don't think that I'll sell you the Bible.
I would consider my decision carefully if I were you.
I have. The idea of making a $300,000 profit has gotten my attention, but...
Yes?
I tell you what. I'll talk it over with my lawyer.
It's your money, hence your decision.
Yes, it is. But I should talk to him first. You understand?
No, I don't understand. It is not for me to understand. My job is to convince you that The Bible is of the utmost importance to my people, and that is all.
Well, listen, I will call you in a couple of days. Can I get you here?
Yes, please, I will await your call. Should I get my driver for you?
No, I'll catch a cab.
Yes.
Excuse me, Your Highness. The after-dinner cordials will be arriving shortly.
Oh, that's fine. I'm on my way out.
Don't forget this.
Oh, yes. That quaint little Dorian custom about forgetting time. Take care of that big guy.
He did realize the necessity of cooperating with us, yes?
No. Right now, it is Felix who holds the hopes of our nations in his hands. Perhaps this time his fail-safe method will work. In any event, he's had more than enough time to get the Bible from that woman.
Then we will leave tonight as planned.
Yes. Are you packed?
Yes, Your Highness.
Good. Then as soon as we hear from Felix, we will have the treasures that will change the future of Doria. Yes, my father will be pleased.
Now, let me get this straight, Mrs. Lucas. You say that Preston told you that he thought Peter Davidson would make a better husband for Courtney than Vaughn Sumner would?
Yes, the poor man. I felt quite sorry for him.
Poor man, nothing. He's a very convincing actor, and he can be sly as a fox when he wants to be. I'll bet he's got something up his sleeve.
Oh, I don't think so. I think it's all that going back and forth from Kingsley to Lake Forest and all the pressure that he's feeling. It's bound to take its toll. And as his brother, I think you should be quite concerned.
Well, I am.
He did look a little peaked. And I think when he returns, you can talk him into having a jolly good checkup.
Well, perhaps I will. I certainly don't want anything to happen to him. What I mean is, I think that we should do everything we can to get Vaughn and Courtney married as soon as possible.
Oh, I don't think you need worry about your brother. He intends to go through with the wedding, in spite of what he said about Peter Davidson.
Well, finally, some good news.
What's the matter? Surprised that a no-commitment playboy would go and see your daughter?
Yeah, I suppose I am. I went to see her a couple of weeks ago, and she didn't want to come home.
Well, I'm afraid to say that not much has changed. She's still very upset and shaken by everything that's gone on. She has a lot of guilt.
But she didn't kill her mother.
Well, she knows that, Dr. Phillips. It's what she could have done. What she did. She pulled the trigger on that pistol and let you go to trial for it.
Yes, but I forgave her for that.
Well, you know as well as I do, it's harder for Stacy to forgive herself.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I guess it is wise that she stay there.
You miss her, don't you?
Of course I miss her.
So do I. I want only the best for her.
You really mean that, don't you?
Yes, I do. And I'm sorry that I didn't go see her when she was in jail. I found out what a mistake that was this afternoon. She really needs our help, Dr. Phillips. She's got a lot to work through. She's got to learn how to love herself again. And I think that she's willing to let me help her do that. If you and everyone else will let me.
Peter, anybody who does what's right isn't going to fail, no matter how they see it at the time.
I don't know, Mom. First it was Julie Sawyer, then Vicki Lang, and now the handwriting's on the wall.
That doesn't change what I said. Hey, someday you're going to meet the girl that God's already picked out for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was Courtney. I just wish he would spell it out a little bit more, you know?
Peter, he has.
Okay, please, no more sermons, okay?
Okay. No more sermons. But you did what's right, and God's going to honor that. But it may not happen when you expect it to.
Okay. Well,
I have to talk to you. Can I come in?
I think I saw this in a movie one time. Didn't make much sense then either.
Peter, I know what you're thinking.
Courtney, please, come on in. I was just gonna make some hot chocolate. Would you like to join me?
No, thank you. I'll only be here a minute.
Don't let us stop you, Mom. So,
Peter, I had to come and see you one more time. I've never been more confused in my whole life, and I've got to know the truth.
truth.
Yeah. Although it won't change what I have to do, I've got to know so that I can get on with my life.
Courtney, what are you talking about?
Why did you lie to me?
Me lie to you? I think you got this thing mixed up.
Peter, please don't make this any more difficult for me than it is.
Difficult for you? I'm the fall guy for your father's scam.
And he said he had no intention of moving my mother.
Oh, well, look, I hate to break it to you, but he's telling you one thing and he's doing another.
I don't believe you.
Fine. I'm a liar. Is that why you came all the way across town to hear some more lies, huh? Peter. Listen, I hope you're satisfied with all this. Why don't you just go back to your old family and let them tell you some more fantasies, okay?
All right. If that's what you want.
I don't know what I want. I know I'm not a liar.
Who are you?
Adolf Hitler.
Well, that's real funny. I tell you what, funny man, get over here with the rest of the fools. You're all gonna die. What do you say, college boy?